Once, Buddha sat under a massive Bodhi tree in the quiet of a tranquil forest, surrounded by his devoted followers. They had gathered not only to seek his wisdom, but also to understand the secrets to mastering life's challenges. One disciple, eager to understand the nature of excellence, asked, "Master, how does one achieve peak performance in this world? How can we excel in our tasks, be they spiritual or material?" The Buddha smiled, his eyes reflecting the serenity of the universe. He began with a story. Many years ago, there lived a skilled archer named Arjuna, known throughout the land for his incredible aim and focus. His fame spread far and wide, and he became a symbol of peak performance in archery. One day, Arjuna approached a wise sage in the mountains and asked for his secret to reaching the highest level of mastery. The sage invited him to a nearby river, where they sat in silence. After some time, the sage asked Arjuna to draw his bow and aim at a bird sitting on a distant tree branch. Arjuna obeyed without hesitation, his mind fully focused. "Tell me what you see," the sage asked. "I see the bird, the tree, the sky, and the wind moving the leaves," Arjuna replied. The sage shook his head. "Then you are not yet ready." Perplexed, Arjuna tried again, this time shutting out all distractions. He raised his bow and pulled the string taut. "Now I see only the bird." The sage smiled. "Now you are beginning to understand." The Buddha looked at his followers and explained, "Peak performance, like Arjuna's aim, begins with clarity of focus. But focus is only the beginning. The archer's skill didn't come from just aiming. It came from years of practice, patience, and learning to quiet the noise within and without. Like the archer, we must train our minds, eliminating the distractions of desire, fear, and doubt." One follower, still curious, asked, "But Master, is focus alone enough? What if the bird moves?" The Buddha nodded. "Indeed, focus is essential, but wisdom lies in knowing when to adjust. Life, like the bird, is constantly in motion. Peak performance is not rigid. It is adaptable. It flows with the changing winds, just as the archer adjusts his aim. It is found in the balance between concentration and flexibility." The Buddha then pointed to the river beside them. "Look at the river. It flows steadily, always moving forward, yet it bends and curves with the landscape. In its flexibility, it remains powerful and unstoppable. This is the nature of true mastery, a combination of unwavering focus and the wisdom to adapt to whatever arises." He continued, "True peak performance is not achieved by force or strain, but by harmony between effort and ease, between intention and surrender. It is the balance between the disciplined archer and the flowing river." The disciples sat in deep reflection, understanding that peak performance was not a matter of pushing harder or striving more, but of aligning the mind, body, and spirit in perfect harmony with the present moment. With a final smile, the Buddha concluded, "Remember, peak performance is not about perfection, but about presence. It is found not in the outcome, but in the practice of giving yourself fully to the task at hand, moment by moment, with a clear mind and an open heart." The disciples bowed in gratitude, realizing that true excellence was not an external achievement, but an inner mastery of focus, adaptability, and the wisdom to flow with life's currents.